Welcome back to Fit with Lee Strong. Today we're doing back, and this is season 2, so the camera's going to keep rolling. First, we're going to start off with wide grip pull downs on the machine right here. I have my wide grip bar, and then we're going to go on to close grip pull downs. So let's get started at wide grip. I have everything set up. If you watch season 1, you know how to get everything set up. Do your warm up, get it stretched out, and we're going to start set 1. I have it on a light weight at 99 pounds. I'm going to get 15 reps. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, that was a good warm up. I'm going to go down to 121 now. Now I have the camera facing my back because that's what we're working out, back. The wide grip pull downs is going to hit your upper and outer lats. So good little stretch, widen those lats out. Whew. Now, like I've said before, this is the weight that I use. Start with weight that you can do. Don't worry about what I'm doing or anybody else. Do what you can do. So I feel comfortable with this weight starting off. And like I said, I do more reps. Not as heavy weight, but I do go heavy. So we're going to cut this short. We're down to 121 from 99 to 121. So let's go ahead and get this second set in. I'm going to try to get 12 reps. Good set right there. I'm going to go down from 121 to 165. Nice little jump right there. Whew. Like I mentioned before, I'm going to try to cut my break times down to make the video a little shorter. That means I'm going to be out of breath. So for those that missed season 1, make sure this is in a spot to keep your legs down so you're not coming up every time you go upward. That's supposed to keep you stable. Once again, it's like almost 3 o'clock in the morning, and there's still about 10 people in here. And go figure, once I started shooting, I got one guy working out next to me, people walking in front of me. But like I said, it happens. So, hey, you dropped something. Yo. So, let's go ahead and get this third set in. So once again, I started off at 99. I went down to 121. Now I'm at 165. See what I'm doing? I'm going heavier and heavier each set, but my reps are coming down. So now I'm going to do 10. I started off with 15. Then I went down to 12 on the second set. In the third set, I'm doing 10. So Gotta push yourself. Gotta work that muscle. Otherwise, it's not gonna grow. Not the way you want it. So push yourself. All right, third set. Once again, a wide grip. It's gonna hit your upper and outer lats. Upper and outer. Third set, 10 reps. Got it. Okay, now I'm going from 165 to 209. It's going to be a rough set. I don't think I'm going to get my 8 on that, but I'm going to try. Now, when you're doing this exercise, I know you see a lot of people, they come all the way back and bring it. Now, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. You can sit straight and just bring it down. Now, all that leaning back is more cheating, because all they're doing is just pulling it back, getting a little leverage, getting that swing. If you have to do that, you're going a little too heavy. Just do what you can do and try to do it with good form. Because that pulling back could lead to injury. You don't want back injuries. I'm doing back exercise and I have a bad back, but my back hurts when I put weight on my shoulders. Like if I'm put a bar on my shoulders, do squats or something like that. That's when my back hurts, when my spine compresses. This, not so bad. Trust me, if it was bad, I wouldn't do it. So I handpick my exercises that don't hurt my back, like injury hurt. So, and they're still all good exercises. All right, so this is the fourth set. Moving pretty quick here. I try to talk during breaks to explain a few things. Like I said, optimum rest times, according to science, is 60 to 90 seconds, a minute and a half. Most people go for like 45 seconds, in between. But if you can do that, that's great. If you need a little longer, it is what it is. For me, most of the time, I need a little longer. But lately, I've been trying to speed it up a little, cut them break times a little shorter. So who knows? I might get back to the 60 to 90 seconds. Probably be more towards the 90-second part. All right. Now this set, I might end up getting 6. I should have went down 1 plate, which I should do, yeah. All right, instead of 209, I'm gonna go to 187. I'm gonna hit 187 instead of 209. All right. Whew. This is my 4th set. So I'm gonna finish this set and then drop down to my original weight and just rep out a little bit. Now the hardest part about heavy sets is getting down. So you have to find a way to do it. I usually try to get my knees under this pad and then pull down. Oh yeah, that was perfect. Whew. Now I just drop and get a couple extra reps in, probably about 12. Okay, that was my drop set. Now when I do my sets, I usually do 4 sets. And on the last one, since it's the heaviest and I don't get as many reps, I drop down to the original weight, first weight, which was 99, and I repped out another 12. Once again, the wide grip pull downs is going to be mostly your upper and outer lats. Upper and outer lats. Now, I'm going to switch to a close grip. So I'm going to take this one off, and I'm going to put it back. I already have the close one right here. See, a lot of people don't do that. They don't put their bars or equipment back where they found it, which I think is a bunch of crap. If you had the energy to go get it, you should have the energy to go put it back. Stop being lazy. Just put things back. I mean, if you put it back on the equipment rack where it's supposed to be, it won't be that hard for the next person to find it. You know, just like when you go to look for it, you're like, okay, where's this bar at? And if they don't put it back, you got to search every piece of equipment to go find it. And now if they put it back, all you have to do is go to the rack, and there it is. I mean, that's common sense to me, but a lot of people don't do that. They'll leave their weights in the middle of the floor or everywhere, then you got to go searching for them. So that's a quick gym tip. You know, if put things back, and it'll be easier for you and other people to find them. So I made sure I grabbed both bars before I started the video. That way I wouldn't have to go look for the other one. I had to sit there waiting. So now this is a close grip. Same exercise. Like I said, if you've seen season 1, I showed you how to do this exercise already. It's going to be a close grip. Now this is going to hit your inner and lower back. Really good exercise. Both of them really good exercises. That's why I started off my first back video by doing these 2 exercises. Really good exercises. I do these 2 in my routine. Like I said, for one, I get upper and outer, and for this one, you get lower and inner back. Like I said, you got to hit your muscle, your target muscle, from every direction. You can't just do 2 exercises. Like, this is 2 exercises I'm showing you today. But my routine, I do these 2 and plus maybe 2 or 3 more. I hit from every direction. So I'll show you those exercises too, don't get me wrong. But if you're going to do it right. So let's go ahead and get set 1 on this. Set 1, I'm going to start with 99 pounds, just like the other exercise. Try to get 15 reps. So let's go ahead and hit this. Good warm up. Now, once again, I'm going from 99 to 121 for my second set. Whew. Yeah. When you don't take a long rest break, when you do these short rest breaks, you get gassed real quick. So, yeah, once again, these are the weights that I start with. These are the weights that I do, that I'm comfortable with. When you're first starting out, do what you can do. Don't try to impress nobody. impress yourself by doing a weight that you can do and doing it without getting hurt. You know, do the exercise with good form, get your reps in, don't get hurt. So yeah, I've done that when I was younger. I see people doing heavy weight and I try to copycat it. The next thing you know, something's hurt. Yeah, it's not worth it. It's not worth having to take a couple weeks off for something to heal up because you did a stupid thing. I learned that the hard way a few times. So let me go ahead and get this second set. I'm gonna go for 12 reps, and I jumped down from 99 to 121. So let's go ahead and get this. Good set, good set, good set. Okay, I'm jumping down from 121 to 165 again. Back is like the forgotten muscle. When I was younger, a lot of younger guys worry about show muscles. When I say show muscles, that's basically chest, biceps, and triceps. You don't think about back because you can't see it. But as I got older, I realized literally back is the backbone of your physique. You get your back going, everything else starts falling in place. Shoulders, chest, it's all like a system thing, man. I mean, you can't neglect one thing because you'll regret it. Trust me. I've neglected back for so long, and then when I figured it out, I was like, man, I really got to work on my back game. And now I'm playing catch up because my arms are bigger than everything else. Now I'm trying to catch my shoulders, my chest, and my back up. My leg is still lacking because my lower back keeps me from doing a lot of leg exercises. So don't neglect anything. If you're gonna hit it right. Hit it right. That's my advice. Hit everything. Like back, like I said, hit it from every angle. There's so many back exercises you can do. So, all right. What are we on? Set 3. See, these machines have the thing that you can flip over to make it, the weight you want. Then you just leave it there and then you flip down the next one. That way I could tell what set I'm on by the ones that are already over. At first I wasn't used to it, but now I like it. I was used to doing the pin thing, moving the pin down each weight. But this way, now I have sometimes I forget what set I'm on when I do the pin. And I'm like, oh, is that 3 or 4? With this, there's no denying it. It's already there. I know which one I'm on. So it's very helpful. So, third set, I'm going to try to get 10. Once again, I got the camera facing my back so you can see my back muscles when I do the exercise. So hopefully that's helpful. All right, going for 10. Ooh. All right, good set. Now I'm gonna go for 165. I'm gonna go to 187 like I did the last one, the last exercise. Try to get my 8. Whew. There's nothing easy about this, but if you want it bad enough, you'll get it. I mean, trying to build muscle doesn't happen overnight, doesn't happen in weeks, doesn't happen in months. It takes time. It really takes time and commitment. Once I started changing my mindset, like I said, I went from weightlifting to bodybuilding. Once I got out of the weightlifting aspect, out of my mind, and went into bodybuilding, I had to change everything. I had to change the way I worked out, change the way I ate. You know, it's a different ball game. But I tell you what, so much better. I mean, to me at least, because lifting heavy all the time just caused too many injuries. I was really sore all the time. That's just my body. The other people, it's probably no problem. But for me, I started, like I said, not going as heavy, doing more reps, feel a lot better, look a lot better, start eating right, make sure I get my protein intake, take my amino acids, you know, the little bit of supplements I can take, and things are a lot better. Whew. Yeah, I get winded on these short breaks. So now I'm on my 4th set. I'm gonna go for 8. Whew. Like I said, remember, you don't have to pull back. You don't have to lean back. I know you see a lot of people leaning back like this. No, you don't do that. You're basically sitting straight up and maybe a little lean back when you come back. That's it. Work that muscle right. When you're doing the pull back thing, that's more cheating. Eventually, you're going to hurt yourself. Trust me, I've done it. I've been there, done it. There's some exercises I won't even do because I've hurt my back doing it, even though I like the exercise. So I just had to cut it out and just find other ways to hit that muscle the same way that exercise hit it. So I just work around it and do other stuff. All right, 4th set, I'm gonna do like I always do. I'm gonna try to get 8. And then when I'm done, I'm gonna drop the set back to 99 and try to get 12 reps. Just rep out. This is gonna be the heaviest set. So like I said, one of the hardest things about getting these heavy weights on this machine is you gotta actually come back down. And I'm about 195. So it'd be a little tough when I was doing the 209 to get that weight down. So what I usually do is I try to get my knees underneath this pad and then pull down that way. Use my knees to pull me down. Now, let's go. Oh, good set. Now I just rep out. All right, Good set. Okay, now on season 1, I taught you good form and pretty much doing a full extension on all your exercises. What I mean by that, like this, season 1, I probably told you to come all the way back up. You learn that at first. Learn how to do it right. If you learn to do things right, once you start going a different route, you can always factory reset yourself back to doing it right. But now, as we're learning, you don't want to go all the way up. You always want to keep tension on that muscle. So instead of going all the way up like that, now I come up, keep that tension, and then come down, keep that tension on that muscle instead of actually relaxing all the way up. It's a lot better. But like I said, you learn it the proper way first. That way, if form gets really bad, you can always reset yourself back to doing the proper way. But that is 2 really good exercises right there. First, we did the wide grip pull down, which hits your upper and outer lats. And then we did the close grip, which hits your lower back, your lower and inner back. Your lower lats and inner back. Excuse me. And 2 really good exercises. These 2 exercises I do every back day. Really good exercises. Now, when I show you these exercises and I explain these things, these are the way I do things, and pretty much most people do. But don't get me wrong, there's going to be other people that do things different ways. There's different ways to work out. Like I said, you can weight lift, you can do the shock your muscle way. It's different ways. But this is a really good way to start off. I still do it. I love this routine. Like I said, I'm an older age now. The weightlifting for me causes too many injuries. The shock your muscle thing, that shock might turn into injury for me. So this right here is a safe, very effective way to work out. Like I said, you're getting your reps in and you're going a little heavy. Not too heavy to hurt yourself. So really good exercise, really good routine. This is 2 good exercises to structure your back workouts. Like I said, this is only 2 out of like 4 to 5 exercises I do for back. I do at least 5 different exercises. So this is only 2 out of like 5 that I do. But if I do all 5 exercises, we'll be here for over an hour on the video, and nobody wants to watch over an hour video. So I will show you those other exercises too, just in other videos. But for today, that is it. Hopefully this is helping you out. Like I said, a lot of people will tell you how to do exercises, do 4 sets of 15, and people don't realize how to do 4 sets of 15. I've seen people say, well, the video said do 4 sets of 15. I'm like, yeah, but you're doing the same weight 4 times. Are you trying to build muscle, or what are you trying to do? I talk to people. I've met a lot of people. I know a lot of people now from actually talking to them and saying, why are you doing your routine like that? And I know a lot of people now, and they're doing a lot better now. A lot of people are very receptive to, new information on how to do things. Some people aren't. I've told people, some people, you're doing that wrong, and you do it like this. As soon as I walk away, they go back and do it the same way they were doing it. Okay, that was a waste of time, but at least I tried. But really good exercises. Just remember, do the weight that you can do. Don't try to copycat other people. You'll end up hurting yourself, and you'll end up having bad form. I see that a lot. People try to go too heavy and have terrible form. We teach you form for a reason, because it helps keep you from injuring yourself, for one. And it's just, you learn good form and you'll get better results, basically. So do what you can do. And if somebody tries to push you, go heavier. No, say no. I want to do a little bit lighter. That way I can have good form and get some good reps in. And then maybe the next set I'll go a little heavier. You work your way up. Don't start heavy and then can't do it. Work your way up to heavy. You know, you'll figure it out. You start like 50 pounds. If I can get 15 reps, 50 pounds, okay, I'm going to go up to 60 pounds. Maybe I can get my 12. And then you learn, okay, I can get 12. I'll go up to 70 pounds. I can get 10. It's just like that. That's where you're working that muscle. You're pushing yourself. So, yeah, that is all for tonight. I'm going to go ahead and say have a good day. Until the next time, have a great workout. So, take care.